Hello and welcome back to my channel. A lot of you may have seen or heard where it was claimed that Chadwick Boseman did not have a will for his wife. Chadwick Boseman's widow Taylor Simone Ledward is asking the court to make her an administrator with limited authority over her late husband's estate. According to the court documents, Ledward filed the probate case in Los Angeles on Thursday, October the 15th. The documents, which also list Boseman's parents Leroy and Carolyn Boseman, note that the actor died intestate, meaning he did not have a will. The estimated value of the Black Panther's star estate is listed in court documents as $938,500. Ledward's legal move comes less than 2 months after her husband passed away from a private battle with colon cancer. He was 43. This move to become an administrator would give her a limited authority over Chadwick's estate. Although Chadwick Boseman knew for years he had terminal cancer, we now know he died without writing a will, but he made a key move months before his death to financially protect his wife. The Black Panther star's widow Taylor Simone Ledward has filed probate documents in which she asks to be named administrator of Chadwick's estate. Taylor has to file the documents in probate court because he did not leave a will. That seems odd considering Chadwick was diagnosed with colon cancer 4 years ago. However, that also puts his marriage to Taylor, who he reportedly dated since 2015, in a new light. And here's why. They got engaged in late 2019 and reportedly tied the knot at the same point in 2020. That's important because when a person dies without a will and without children, the surviving spouse inherits all the assets of the probate estate. According to the documents, Taylor gets nearly $1 million in personal property and assets, but that's not a true reflection of Chadwick's wealth and success. Most likely, the majority of his assets are held in separate private trusts. It is suggested that Chadwick Boseman would not leave his wife unprotected. Now, what a lot of celebrities are doing these days, instead of using the old method, or the most popular method, which is commonly used, of wills, a lot of people are actually now using other methods to protect their assets. So in this particular instance, Chadwick Boseman may have put his assets through an estate. And what this basically means is that his wife is going to inherit his assets because they are married, and this goes beyond any wills and any courts. And it basically just gives her authority to take over all his assets. The actor, who continued to work even after being diagnosed with stage 3 cancer in 2016, is far from the first celebrity to die without a will. Prince died without a will, also known as intestate, which caused chaos when numerous people began claiming family ties to the performer. Guitarist Jimi Hendrix also died without a will. There are instances when celebrities haven't done enough or the proper estate planning. Late singer Aretha Franklin allegedly wrote 3 wills, but some were outdated or had illegible handwriting. The months following the deaths of Stan Lee, the creator of Marvel Universe that Boseman played in, were also challenging because of a messy estate plan. So what was Chadwick Boseman's salary in the Black Panther? So during his cameo in Captain America Civil War, Chadwick reportedly earned $700,000. However, when he starred in his own film, he was reportedly given $500,000 plus a percentage of the film's profit. Now, for Black Panther, Chadwick Boseman was paid $2 million. And let's remember that the nominated film made about $1.3 billion at the box office. Wow. So basically, out of the $1.3 billion that Black Panther made, Chadwick only received $2 million of that money. To put this into perspective, his fans are finding it hard to believe that Chadwick Boseman, the man who starred in the biggest blockbuster of the Marvel, only is now worth $958,000. You know, considering that Black Panther was a multi-billion project movie, people were actually very surprised that when he has passed on, this is what is being claimed as his worth. I mean, it just leaves gaps, and people are actually wondering and asking themselves, why did he not have a will? And where is the rest of the money that he earned doing all these other movies? So, there's going to be a lot of questions coming up. People are going to obviously ask a lot of questions and just try to piece it together and just find out what exactly is going on. So just stay tuned and put in the comments what you think, what your perspective is. What do you think that he didn't have a will? Do you think that he was worth more than this amount that we have been given? What is your opinion? I would love to hear your opinion on this matter. I'm just going to read you some of the feedback and comments from some of Chadwick Boseman's fans, some of how they have reacted to this news that he didn't have a will. So Tandra says, he was worth 900,000. Doesn't sound quite right. Black Panther with a gross of over 1 billion. Okay. And then another fan says, Black Panther, the movie, made over $100 billion, and you're trying to tell me all Chadwick had was 985,000? And then another one says, hope his wife and his parents can be respectful and fair to each other in this incredible sad loss of their precious loved one. And then Tess says, less than $1 million. I'm surprised he didn't leave more. Bless him. It's so sad that this lovely man is no longer here. Hopefully he's in a far better place. And then we have another comment which says, he was a religious man, so he married her to make it right in the eyes of God because it's a sin to shake up. The 900,000 is probably what he left his wife. The other money was already transferred to his parents before he passed because he probably knew he was going to die. So he probably left his parents the money way before he died. That's interesting. And then another comment says, he spent his money on medical treatment. I'm not leaving anything to anyone. I paid my kids' college. They have no loans, so what I have is mine. When I die, it will be donated to charity under conditions. Okay, that's interesting. And then another comment says, Chad had to make sure that he had everything in order for his family. He knew he was going to beat cancer, so maybe a will wasn't a priority. There is also more to be coming out on what really happened to him. His passing still hurts, though in peace he no longer has pain. In the documents, Taylor notes Chadwick is also survived by his two parents. As you know, he was diagnosed with stage 3 colon cancer in 2016 and it progressed to stage 4 as he silently battled through it. Chadwick died in his home surrounded by his wife and family. While it may seem like a daunting task, creating the right estate plan and filling out the right documentation is crucial, not just for an individual's assets after they pass on, but also for loved ones left behind. It is possible to create, improve, or update these forms. This is yet another example of how important it is to have the right paperwork in place in the event of unexpected emergency. Thank you so much for watching this channel, and please subscribe if you haven't, and take care of yourselves.